Hello, Creeks and Camping here, and today I am going camping in a caravan down by the beach. I'll get to experience the waves, the fresh sea air, and experience all the lovely openness of the beach. This was really a fresh experience from going out bush, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys do too. Day one wasn't exactly the most exciting day on the planet. I arrived pretty late at the park, and most of that time was just spent setting up the caravan. So it was night before I knew it really, and I was making dinner, showers, getting ready for bed, all the stuff you usually do around night. I went for a little bit of a night walk just to check things out, because I'd come here in 2018, and if you want to see that this piece of footage that I got from 2018, stick to the end of the video. Day 2. Day 2 I decided to get up bright and early for a lovely walk. I decided to go for a walk down to the beach to see what was popping off and check out the waves. Overall, it was a pretty good morning. Looks to be a very nice and sunny day. There was some little boats out on the water, all the good stuff. Down at the rock pools, there was this little drainage area, so I thought I'd pop my head in and take a look. I then proceeded to climb a tree up in the park, right next to the caravan park, and then I found a little spider, which I thought was a little bit deadly, so I stayed away. Then I went for a bit of a walk to the other side of the park to get some footage, which is where I took this shot here, and here we are, back home with my camping stick. Now, I had to go back home because I needed to get a few more supplies, but I was going to be back on day 3, and the camping stick will come down later as well. And here we are now, back at the beach, all the rock pools. It's looking pretty sweet. See, there's all this moss in the water. The waves came in, they came crashing down. Beautiful scenery. Very nice. Don't mind the words on the screen there, they're irrelevant for this. I walked along the rocks, and I remember I was running along at one point and I nearly fell and probably cracked my head open like a lunatic. The water here didn't look so good, so yeah, that wasn't very good. And there was over here in the distance going for a walk. Pretty cool. See the towers up there. See the Christmas tree. Stunning tree right there. It was very nice. It's pretty cool. And there we are, day 4. Decided to go for a walk in the old Burleigh Theatre today. And this is a pretty historic building. It used to be a cinema. So it's pretty cool. And if you watch my newer vlog where I came back to this place, I give a little bit more background information on it. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I then decided to stop having a look around and go back to reality. Well, not really reality, but just going back to the park to get ready to go to the beach, which is where I went next. And I just spent the rest of the day relaxing at the beach, which is usually what you do when you go caravanning down by the beach. And here is my budget PS5. It's very sad. And day 5 came along. There was a few storms happening, so the waves were being a little bit ferocious and threatened to eat the entire rock pool, but I managed to get down there just in time to go for a walk along the rock pools and enjoy the lovely scenery of the water before it all got eaten up by the waves. The waves were massive. These were huge waves, so had to be careful not to get taken out by one of them because it'd not end specifically well. The waves were bashing up against the rocks ferociously. Buildings. It was insane. Found this little piece of coral here that was still a bit colourful, so I thought that was cool. Then I started to go digging for pearls. Found none. By the time day 6 came around, I was getting ready to go back home for Christmas because I was gonna be at home for a while. And then day 7, it's been Christmas and we are back at the park with the camping stick. A few days have passed since, been about a week, but we're back here to enjoy ourselves at the park. Bit of a cloudy day, and you guys should totally subscribe. And here we are now, coming up to the beach. It was about to become the very next year. Due to how late I stayed up, I decided to just rest day 8 and not really record too much, but day 9 I was back down by the beach, checking out how the waves kept eating everything. There's a lot of water flowing out from underneath this little balcony here going into the sewage pipes. It was honestly unbelievable. I've never seen this much water down there in my life, and I've come down to this place as a little family tradition a few times. And there was so many massive waves just flooding the place. It was insane. And then I decided to go for a little walk along the mountain here, but unfortunately it was closed off, so I couldn't do the full walk until next year's video. You can see all the water here underneath, day 10. It's been raining a bit more, and the beach is pretty much eaten. There's all these, look at how big these waves are, just smashing against the restaurant here. It was mad. Absolute madness. So I got a bit of footage of the waves here. There's some really big ones, I must say. A lot of people around just watching it. And then I had a shower later, which was pretty wet, I guess as you'd expect. And my soap got crushed into the floor, and it was honestly just a really sad day. It rained a bit more, and all the gutters started filling up with water. I was starting to be a little bit drowsy. Day 12, I got this cool little rock, and had these like little shiny things in it. Not too sure what, but hey, it looked cool. It was fun to split open. It gave me about an hour of entertainment. And more of my soap got smushed into the floor. And here we are, just taking a walk. Nice, lovely night stroll to enjoy the night. And day 13, I was with my camping stick in the shower, like a normal person. Not really. Not normal people don't have showers with sticks. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. That was the end of the trip. But do stick around to check out some highlights and then the old 2018 footage to finish us off, and consider subscribing and sticking around for more camping videos. I've been remaking some of the older ones just like this one, and I'll have some extra stuff soon. Now, the best part of this trip, I only have one real proper highlight for it since I went back here a year later, and in that video I say a lot more, but I'd just like to say the old Burleigh Theatre. It was nice to be here. The building has a nice atmosphere to it, and I just find it to be a really nice place. Lovely building, and it was just fun to be back here.